In this video, we're looking at Community Recreation Assessment Task 3, written questions. Now, the written questions here will repeat themselves in Assessment Task 5 and Assessment Task 7, so this video relates to those tasks as well. These questions are reflection questions, which require you to reflect back on your planning and performance of Assessment Tasks 2, 4 and 6. Now, they're the assessment tasks where you plan and deliver a approved fitness program. So for all these questions, you need to reflect back on your performance. So if we have a look at the quiz, what feedback were you given after the activity? Now, as part of Assessment Tasks 2, 4 and 6, you collected feedback after you delivered your program. This is where you summarize it. So for all these questions here, we're expecting 20 to 30 words per question. For this question, how would you lead the activity differently if you did it again? So this is about your leadership, so it would include things like motivation. Did you motivate enough or too much? What was your communication like? Did it need to be improved? Were you organised enough? Did you give enough explanation at the start of the activity? These are the things you're going to be including here. Whereas with question 3, outline the changes you'd make to the activity plan. This is a bit different. This is more the activity plan, so the sequencing of the exercises or the exercises you've got included in there, the amount of recovery, how many exercises you've got. You include all this information in here. Describe the group's goals, including goals common to the group, goals that specific individuals have. Now, this is where you might say that typically across the group they were looking for improved fitness because they might be a sporting group. Goals that specific individuals have. But there might be one person in there who has said that they're overweight, and that's the main reason they're doing it, to lose weight. So again, goals, look at goals of the group and the individuals. Again, 20 to 30 words. For this question, you need to look at a strategy implemented when you've got a diverse range of individuals. So the diverse range of individuals, we've got some examples here. They might have varying levels of motivation, of skill, varying levels of fitness, challenges caused by cultural diversity. So you need to look at one of these that occurred and how you addressed it. For this activity, we're looking at diverse needs of groups when you're training groups. So typically when you are training a group of people, there's going to be diverse needs in there. So we've got some examples here: varying levels of motivation, varying levels of skill, varying levels of fitness, challenges caused by cultural diversity. Now, the cultural diversity one might come up, but the other three come up more typically when you train a group of people. That some people are more skilled at exercises than others, they're fitter, or some are more motivated than others. So basically in this question, you need to choose one of these that came up during your session, and believe me, these top 3 in particular will come up, and for one of them, describe a strategy you used to help run the session effectively. So e.g., it might be that you had the people working in groups and you had a more skilled person with a less skilled person. Or if it's about fitness, you're making sure that fairly fit people are paired up together, because generally in circuit or group training, if you have an unfit with a fit person, the unfit person can hold the fit person back a bit and they don't get the fitness benefits. That's the fit person doesn't get the fitness benefits. So that's what you're required to do for that one. What modifications would you make to your instructional technique? This is more in regards to how you're explaining the exercises. Okay, so you might say that I didn't explain this exercise really well, so I need to explain it more clearly and give some more demonstrations, for example. So 20 to 30 words for this question, as it is with all these questions. As mentioned earlier in the video, these questions will repeat themselves in questions 5 and 7. But what we really need to see is if you have said during these questions you need to change a few things, when you repeat your program in Assessment Task 4, we should see some of those things implemented.